Okay, second PS4 main game of this month. Deus Ex: Mankind Divided. I have personally never played a Deus Ex game before. So, this is sure interesting. Press the options button. Options. Subtitles on. Sound effect volume, voice volume, music volume. Brief speaker, speakers, thank you, I don't want this on my controller. Video HDR is not a thing. Or my thing. So, story? New game. Give me a story. I have absolutely no idea why I would change the control scheme.
Advances in biotechnology were helping people improve their physical and mental abilities to an amazing degree. Provided, of course, they had enough money. A new breed of people was emerging. Half human, half machine.
Somehow you managed to have the music still louder than the fucking voice.
I just landed a job as head of security at Sarif Industries, a cutting-edge biotech firm.
Also, those subtitles are the worst subtitles I've ever seen.
He needed me to keep his people safe. My ex, Megan Reed, was one of them. Brilliant neuroscientist. To make augmentation safe and affordable for everyone. All she had to do was present her research to Congress. But the night before her big meeting, my security measures failed. A team of Black Ops mercenaries stormed into Sarif headquarters, massacring everyone in sight. 3 of the mercs were heavily augmented walking tanks. Their mission? Take out Megan and her team. Tried to stop her. Their leader tossed me through a plate glass wall. Last thing I heard as his bullet slammed into my brain was Megan's dying scream. I should have died with her. Only I didn't. High-end military-grade enhancements saved my life. The best augmentation Sarif's money could buy. Took me half a year to get a feel for her. Should have taken longer. But 6 months into my recovery, Sarif Industries was attacked again. This time, by a radical group of pro-human purists. Violent, militant, and fanatically opposed to human augmentation. They claimed to be members of Humanity Front, a non-profit organization that wanted the UN to limit biotechnology research. The thugs broke into Sarif's factory and found machinists working overtime on a top-secret military augment called the Typhoon. Sarif sent me to retrieve it, and when I did, I found one of the so-called purists next to it, wired with cerebral implants, trying to download its classified specs. Obviously, something more was going on. The AUG killed himself before I could question him. Sarif ordered me to dig deeper, so with the help of Frank Pritchard, Sarif's head of cybersecurity, I did. Turns out a second hacker had been controlling the AUG's actions from somewhere off-site. Pritchard and I tracked his signal to a secret FEMA internment camp in Detroit. The Black Ops mercenaries were there. The same mercs who'd left me for dead 6 months before. Figured they'd try again when they saw me. Wasn't so easy for them this time. I took out the tank named Barrett. Even got him to give me a new lead. A penthouse apartment in China. Of course, Deus.
Why do we see all of that as a cutscene instead of getting to play it?
Hengsha Island, China. Home to a city so crowded, they had to build a second city on top of it. Trying to find clues in Hengsha wouldn't be easy. Lucky for me, I wasn't alone. Farida Malik, Seraph Industries' ace pilot, had lived in Hengsha before. A good person to have on your side. She knew enough about the place to get me around. Malik dropped me in the lower city, close to the penthouse Barrett had told me about. Bell Tower Associates, a private security firm under contract to the Chinese government, had agents tossing the suite when I arrived. Just not for the reason I'd been expecting. Turns out the man who lived there was a criminal hacker named Van Bruggen. The same hacker who'd been remotely controlling the AUG in Seraph's factory. Van Bruggen's panicked decision to force the man to commit suicide had been a mistake. Now his mercenary partners were gunning for him, and I needed to find him before they did. Locating Van Bruggen meant playing nice with the triads, Hengsha's organized crime lords.
Seriously?
They had the hacker holed up inside a low-rent capsule hotel. By the time I found him, Van Bruggen had no qualms giving up the woman who hired him. Zhao Yunru, president of the Taiyang Medical Corporation. According to Van Bruggen,
You're giving me an entire game's worth of story as an intro cutscene!
stabilized her competition. Seraph Industries was at the top of her list. To prove this, I needed to get inside TYM and grab a surveillance hologram off a server. I suspected Van Bruggen was...
Are you fucking kidding me?
But nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. Megan wasn't dead. She and her 4 best researchers...
What is this? This has been 7 minutes?
somewhere while their kidnappers made it look like they were dead. Desperate to learn more, I confronted Zhao in her penthouse. She claimed to be a pawn in a bigger plan, and hinted at a group so powerful it controlled global interests at a whim. Then she slipped into a panic room and hit the alarm, forcing me to make a very quick exit. I figured Zhao was lying. Part of her confession made sense. David Seraph had been worried about his people. So worried, he'd required all of them to have subdermal locator devices surgically implanted. The GPLs would have been broadcasting the day of the attack. But Zhao said a single call to Picus...
Like, come on, the audio balancing is god-awful. You're giving me story worth 1.5 games by now. As an intro cutscene.
Eliza Cassan,
And you're still going.
First Lady of News. Malik thought I was reaching when I told her Eliza was involved in this. The world's most famous news anchor working with a mercenary hit squad. When I confronted Cassan in her office, she freely admitted to jamming Detroit satellites when Megan's team had been taken. Said she's just been following her commands. I suspected she wanted to say more. But Black Op mercenaries showed up looking to shut us both down. And just like that, the Eliza I'd been talking to disappeared. The mercs were led by an augmented...
I'm just waiting for my controller to shut off because it thinks I'm not playing anymore.
A woman who'd made silence her best friend.
Honestly.
For me to track Eliza's transmission to a secret server room underneath.
I stopped listening to your story half an hour ago.
A deadly fight ensued.
Like seriously though, about 5 minutes ago.
With Fedorova down,
Because we've been doing this for almost 10.
she reappeared. Turns out Picus's First Lady of News wasn't a lady at all. She was a sophisticated AI program, engineered to monitor data streams and control what people believed. Eliza told me the mercs had brought in a Humanity Front doctor named Isaiah Sandoval to remove the scientist's implanted tracking devices while Detroit's satellites were down. She also told me to speak to David Seraph if I wanted to learn more. By the time Malik and I got back to Detroit, tensions between normal and augmented citizens had reached a flashpoint. Riots were breaking out in several cities. The UN was being urged to intervene. Seraph was trying hard to convince Hugh Darrow, the inventor turned philanthropist who'd once been a leading proponent of enhancement technologies, to help stop a possible regulatory...
Honestly though, this is like, by now we're in the territory of 2 8-hour games
Megan's discovery would have given millions of
that could have been made out of just this intro cutscene,
and at the same
story-wise.
time catapulted Seraph Industries to the top of the Fortune 500. According to Seraph, Megan's kidnappers knew this and didn't want people evolving unless they controlled how it was done. He called his enemies Illuminati and urged me to keep searching.
Why would you condense
Determined to do so,
hours of things that you could play a story
Bill Taggart,
into a 10-minute, by now,
founder of humanity.
11-minute intro cutscene?
Sandoval admitted to operating on Megan's team when I confronted him, but said he hadn't removed their GPLs. He'd merely switched them to a different frequency. Pritchard was able to trace one of the signals to Chile. Malik and I immediately took off in pursuit. Unfortunately, the Illuminati were one step ahead.
Is this now it?
Ambushed. Shot out of the sky by Bell Tower Associates seconds after entering Hengsha's airspace. Malik's piloting skills saved me. After a tense and bitter struggle, I escaped into Lower Hengsha. The tracking signal I was following led straight to the Triads, or more specifically, to the augmented arm of Tong Si-hung, leader of a gang of augmentation harvesters. Tong said they'd taken the arm off a corpse, which Bell Tower had left at their door. Meaning, at least one of Seraph's scientists was
Honestly though, game, you're gonna use your entire
Tong pointed me to
time I'm going to give you for this
help us slip aboard a Bell Tower ship.
first impression review that I am doing in the series
For South China Sea. Bell
by showing me a half-hour cutscene,
and using them to perfect
if you continue like that.
a human-computer interface that left most of its test subjects dead.
Like, we're almost at half of the time I'm willing to give you
Then, if not for a mysterious
in total.
Quinn
And I still haven't played.
exposing Bell Tower,
And I stopped listening 10 minutes ago.
headed to Singapore and an Illuminati-run biotech facility called Omega Ranch. 3 of Seraph's scientists were there, forced by their captors to create a technology capable of remotely shutting down augmented...
If you think this is somehow epic,
Thanks to an emergency recall...
it isn't. It's annoying. It's stupid. It's
Millions of people
a waste of story
chip installed.
that I could be playing.
With the help of the scientists, I tracked Megan to a ranch. There, I ran into Yaron Namir, the walking tank who'd put a bullet in my brain the first time we met. He'd teamed up with Zhao and was hoping to catch me off guard. After a little ambush, I found Megan in a suite of Hugh Darrow, the billionaire philanthropist who'd Seraph had called on for help. Darrow had convinced her to go along with the biochip plan by promising to sabotage the tech. As she was explaining this, Darrow appeared in a global broadcast, telling the world that augmentations would be the death of mankind. Then he activated the biochips to prove his point. All over the world, augmented people flew into a killing frenzy. Darrow had betrayed everyone, and it was up to me to set things right. To do it, I had to reach Panchaea, a massive installation in the Arctic Ocean. As I raced through corridors built by an all-augmented workforce, I saw death and destruction firsthand. By the time I shut down Darrow's broadcast, I knew the damage he'd done. Still, humanity's future remained unclear. How would the world react to this sabotage? Would people ever regain their faith in augmentations again? What would be the Illuminati's next move? Only time could give us the answers.
Oh, are we actually getting to play now? That was 14 minutes and 40 seconds of me recording this. So about 14 minutes straight.
Save the world.
Also, why is this suddenly louder?
Now look at it.
audio balancing even more shit.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder.
Okay, by now we are up to literally a quarter hour of intro cutscene. I am not amused.
Sometimes you just have to let go and embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are ya?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Agent Jensen, am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good, because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you.
Listen up, all of you.
We got a sandstorm barreling down our ass and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Iran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. But 3 years he's worked hard to get in tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague.
My controller thinks I'm not playing anymore.
Offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts their party. Things cover.
This is officially the stupidly longest cutscene
This is where the deal's going down.
I've ever seen at the start of a game.
Hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess.
At most, the game gets 10 minutes of gameplay in
So
this.
when the incident hit and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
At most,
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever
to prove itself
So what's the plan, Director?
as an actual good
since
game.
meeting Shepard on the ground floor.
And I'm still not listening because I don't care anymore.
He sent the bulk of his
I stopped
crew to
caring
penthouse levels,
about
secure the vantage point.
12 minutes ago.
To take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the Jinn from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
Please reconnect the DualShock Wireless controller. Then I actually have to do that. Proves that your cutscene is incredibly stupidly long. Lethal.
I'm not leaving my 6 exposed. Give me something lethal.
Your call, but Singh's undercover in all this.
So watch your fucking sights.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
Distance weapon, short range weapon.
Well, I'm not looking to play dice with anyone in there. Give me something with distance.
Your call. Less chance of being seen and compromising Singh that way. One last thing, Jensen. Singh said the Jinn are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
We'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute. So we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your #1 priority is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
I'm still not
Copy
playing
that.
effectively.
Put away your heavy thoughts, gentlemen. approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Task Force Actual. This is Knife Leader. Engage Hush drives and descend to Angels 1-5.
That's a really stupid way to slow down. Oh god.
Team leader, this is Jensen. I'm on the move.
First person shooting in...
Move into the
Oh
building.
god, on a
The
controller.
access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
Okay. Excuse me? You'd think... Oh. Never mind. Hello. Neat. Oh, that's... Oh.
Jensen, we're moving through. Oh, fuck.
What's wrong?
The Gen have got a few Jennies up and running. Gonna have to hack keypads.
Should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna assume... This way? Okay. Smart vision. L1. That's not what I wanted to do. I want this on there. Oh, that's how. Okay. That's better. There were people somewhere. Okay. Restore power to that keypad. Good. How do I do that? Oh, hey. Oh. And now? Oh, I get it. Ha! Idiot! Stop controlling like bullshit. Heck. L move the node, okay. X to capture nodes. Okay, wait.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
What do we do here? Okay.
Access granted.
Okay, I don't understand that fully, but... I don't think we're gonna have time for tutorial mode.
I think that was the last.
احنا ما بدنا احد تاني يحط هذه العملية في خطر. وقفوا. Okay. The problem with this is
Jensen,
this
Mac,
also has the
listen up.
usual low
Doppler shows
FOV
that
thing.
sandstorm's moving in fast. It's
of
big
console
and it's gonna
shooters.
hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I
And
can.
really shit
Time is not on our
stick
side.
controls.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
Like, it's like, I don't know. It's rubber banding. It's really ugh. It's fine. Stealth tutorial. For all I care, do me one tutorial. Activate lag slice augmentation. Okay. Press L1 and R1. Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay, again. Cloak, get over here. Do this. That's not what I wanted. Oh, that's how you do that. Okay. Mm-hmm. Exit the tutorial mode then.
احنا كنا مضايقينه قوي كده اتجوز. انا هتحرك.
Who's that guy? Hi. How do you like that? Hi. Combat, yeah, forget it. This is really well aiming. Good aiming. Good aiming. You know what? With all this game has shown me, I'm going to trash this and go to something that might be a little bit less ass. I mean, it might be a little less complete ass played on a PC with actual first-person shooter controls instead of a fucking controller for a first-person shooter with an actual field of view instead of the tunnel vision of a console shooter, and just generally it would probably be a better game exclusive on PC, but that doesn't change the fact that the audio balance is incredibly shit. The intro cutscene is so long that my controller thought I stopped playing, and the entire story isn't engaging at all. So trash as trash can is which is where this game belongs, in the trash can. I'll be right back with the last game.